Hi everyone, it's Miss Rosie with the San Diego Natural History Museum. Living in San Diego, we have a great opportunity to see a lot of animals that aren't found somewhere else. And those are the ones that live in the ocean. Have you ever been whale watching? Whale watching is really fun. We have a group of volunteers at the museum called the Whalers, and they go out on whale watching trips and help people understand about whales. Well, I have a wonderful story for you today, all about a little boy and a blue whale. This is called Billy Twitters and His Blue Whale Problem. This is written by Mac Barnett and illustrated by Adam Rex. Wonder what kind of problem a little boy could have with a blue whale. Let's find out. Mom says, Billy Twitters, clean up your room or we're buying you a whale, a blue whale. That's quite a threat. I don't think I've ever had anybody I know threaten to buy a blue whale if they don't clean up your room. She says, Billy, brush your teeth. Billy, finish your baked peas or we're buying you a blue whale. But I'm not worried. See, I know a thing or two about blue whales. I mean, they're the biggest animals in the world, ever. It's not like you just have one delivered to your home overnight. So look at that, 100 feet long a blue whale is. And you can see down here, there's a tiny little man, Jacques Cousteau, and a little Plymouth. But look at that huge animal. So Jacques Cousteau was a famous person who studied wildlife in the ocean. What do you think is happening in this picture? It looks like there's a man with a crate. And what's inside that crate? That looks like a blue whale. What's Billy gonna do? The next morning, I feel like something's watching me. When I head out for school, I see it. Why is there a blue whale blocking our door? Mom! Take a look. That's not just any blue whale, Billy. That's your blue whale. And it's your responsibility to take him wherever you go. Now hurry up and get moving. There's absolutely no way she's getting me to take that whale to school. What do you think? There they go, going off to school. Billy on his bike. Look how small he is compared to the whale. When I get to school, I try to hide my blue whale, but my teacher, Mr. Wembley, notices him. Oh my, he says, bless my barnacles, a Balanoptera musculus. Oh, Billy, you must bring this fabulous creature into our classroom. So there's Billy holding back the whale and his teacher. Yeah. Do you think a blue whale would fit inside your classroom? This is not going well. Today, Mr. Wembley was supposed to show us a movie about cowboys. Instead, he lectures about blue whales. Now listen up, kiddos. Did you know that instead of teeth, blue whales have baleen? It looks like a giant comb that traps food inside their mouths, and it's made of the same stuff as our fingernails. Gross, someone says. What about the cowboy movie, says someone else. This is your fault, Billy Twitters. So there you can see the picture of the baleen right here, all across the mouth. And it captures little animals that live in the ocean. It's kind of fascinating. Alexis Winter Pierce, whose hair smells like tangerines, hands out party invitations right before recess. Hey, Billy, she says, I'm having a pool party on Saturday. You should come. Great, I say, but I'll have to bring my blue whale along. That's fine, right? Your whale can't fit in my pool, Billy. Sorry, You're uninvited. So there she is, fighting Billy, but you can imagine why. Look at how big that whale is. Not even the whole whale on this picture. And there's that pool. And there's little Jacques Cousteau again. Recess. Frank Gunner tapped me on the shoulder with a meaty finger. Frank always smells like corn chips, even when he's not eating them. Hey, Twitter, says Frank, that blue whale is the stupidest pet I've ever seen. Why didn't you get a cool animal like a dinosaur or something? Everyone on the playground laughs. This blue whale is better than a dinosaur, Frank. It can be underwater for an hour without taking a breath. I don't think anything alive a million years ago could do that. Frank looks stumped. So look at there's one of the biggest dinosaurs ever. And look, the blue whale is even bigger. It's amazing. And they can hold their breath for a whole hour. But then Tilby Peel, the class know-it-all, speaks up. Actually, Billy, scientists believe that a plesiosaur could dive for 2 hours without resurfacing for air. And then, of course, there was Carcharodon megalodon, a giant prehistoric shark that pretty much spent its entire life underwater. Yeah, says Frank, you forgot about the megalodon, didn't you, Twitters? On most days, Frank Grunner locks Tilby Peel in the girls' bathroom. Today, he picks Tilby first for his kickball team. Nobody picks me or my whale. So there we go. There's Tilby telling everybody. Let's take a look. Look, there's, you can see the blue whale in the background. And there's that plesiosaur. We think that maybe it could be underwater for a couple hours. But look at the shark. The megalodon shark is gigantic. We have a model of a small megalodon shark in our museum. Maybe you've seen it. After school, the bus breaks down. I'm trying to sneak my whale past everybody when Mr. Whitbread, the bus driver, sees me. Hey, Billy, he says, could you give these kids a ride home on your whale? I'd rather not, I say. All aboard, says Mr. Whitbread. The kids get on my whale. I get on my bike. But I haven't even pedaled out of the parking lot when I hear someone scream. Stop this whale, shouts Mr. Whitbread. I'll call the fire department. I look up. So what do you think the scream might be? All the kids on the broken down bus, they get on top of a whale, which doesn't sound like a very good idea, but what do you think happened? Tilby Peel is stuck in the blowhole. Oh no. How was your day at school? My dad asks when I finally get home. Horrible, I tell him as I head upstairs. Not so fast, young man, he says. You've got some responsibilities. Responsibilities, I say? That's right. According to the blue whale owner's manual. Oh no. What do you think he's going to have to do for the blue whale? You've got to wash your whale, wax your whale, and check your whale for barnacles. So barnacles attach themselves to the skin of whales sometimes. It doesn't hurt them, but that's what happens. Wrestle your whale, race your whale, and take your whale to the park. It's almost dark when I finish. Just as I'm crawling into bed, Mom says, Billy, you've got a blue whale to feed. It turns out blue whales don't eat baked peas. I tried those. The manual says they eat krill, tiny shrimp things that they find by gulping 10,000-gallon mouthfuls of seawater. Dad, I ask, where can I find 10,000 gallons of seawater? My dad looks up from the television. Try the sea. Take a look. There's Billy playing in the park, going for a walk with his whale. And then there's a tiny little picture. See, this is what a krill looks like. It looks like a little shrimp. The teeny tiny little creatures that swim around in the ocean. But 10,000 gallons of seawater, that's amazing. The sea is cold. It's cold and wet, and it looks like it's trying to eat the dock. There's an old boat captain just watching me, grinning. "Ahoy there," says the captain. "That's a lot of water for a wee boy like you. If I didn't know better, I'd say you are feeding a blue whale." He starts laughing. I don't find his joke very funny. There he is. Look at trying to get, 10,000 gallons of water is a lot. Do you think Billy can do it? And so here I am. Let me tell you this. The inside of a whale's mouth stinks. It smells like sweaty gym socks smell when they haven't been washed for weeks. Unwashed, sweaty gym socks that have been worn by a fish. A sweaty, stinking fish. The stink is so bad I'm considering running away to Montana. Then I realize, in here, nobody's telling me to wash my whale. In here, nobody's laughing at my whale. In here, there's plenty of room for a bed. I have to show socks and the time and the fish. But look at how big that mouth is. Wow. Big enough for a bed? What do you think Billy's gonna do? So I move in. Sometimes the only way to escape from the problems caused by your blue whale is to spend some time inside your blue whale. As long as I brush and floss this baleen a few times a day, it's a pretty pleasant place to be. Look, he moved inside. Wow, that's amazing. Well, that was a really fun story. Probably not true, but it's very fun. I have a craft for you today, one of my favorites that we make at the museum with kids, and this is a whale tail headband. So it's just pieces of cardboard, you cut out a whale tail, and then you make a cute headband out of it. I hope you enjoyed our story today. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time.